How are you guys doing? In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the important steps that you have to do once you arrived here in Germany. If you don't know me, my name is Naya and I'm currently studying here in Germany. On YouTube, I post mainly videos about studying in Germany, studying abroad mostly, and all those important things that you need to know before you study in Germany or also when you're here already studying in Germany. So without any further ado, let's get started. Well, congratulations! You already got your visa and then now you're gonna go to Germany, or maybe you already arrived here in Germany. And then now you're wondering, okay, what should I do? What is the first step that I have to do once I arrive here in Germany? Usually after getting your first visa, this visa is only going to last for the first 3 or 6 months once you stay here in Germany. And then after that you have to apply it again. And in this meantime, in the first 2 weeks, there's a lot of things that you have to do. The most important one is to find an accommodation. Of course, it'll be a lot easier for you if you already have found a place to stay before you arrive here in Germany. There are different types of accommodations here in Germany. For example, the first one would be WG or Wohngemeinschaft. It's basically an apartment that you share with other people. The second one is an Einzelappartement. This one is like a studio where you have the whole apartment to yourself, and then usually the bathroom and then the kitchen will also be there inside of your apartment. Or the third one would be just rent the whole Wohnung. And then if you're wondering how to find that, I've made a video about how to find an apartment, and then you can click here and watch this one before. Yeah, so you have to register yourself at these platforms and then send messages to people who are offering places to stay. A second alternative is that if you just got here in Germany to do some tests for student collect, of course you're not sure where you're gonna get it. What I did last time is that I contacted some of my friends who are already staying in that city, and then I stayed at their place for a few days. What I've heard quite often as well is that they rent an AIRBNB for 1 week or 2 weeks, or stay in a hotel. But keep that in mind, of course it's expensive. It would be a lot better if you can stay with your friend. And then now the second step after you have an accommodation is that you have to register your address at the resident registration office. And then you need to do this within the first 2 weeks once you arrived in Germany. Also, you have to keep in mind is that when you go to this office in your city, you have to bring your apartment contract with you as well. Usually they have their website as well and everything is stated there. What kind of documents do you need and what kind of documents do you have to bring then when you go there. And also usually you have to make an appointment before and make sure to have your documents ready before your termin. Congratulations! Let's say you're done. You just register your address there in the office. So once you get back home, what you need to do is that put your name on the doorbell and also your post box. It is very important because most offices here in Germany, they communicate through letters. So they're gonna send you letters via post. Even if you get most of your documents online from banks, internet, whatever it is, you still have to put your name there. Because still, all of the important documents, they are going to send it via post. But in case if you're staying at somebody's place, then make sure you put the CEO followed by the name and also the address where you're staying at. The next step would be get utility contracts. Usually water and heating are already included in the site cost and the Nebenkosten, but you still have to take care of the internet and electricity yourself. You can get internet service in Germany either from O2, for example, or Vodafone or Telecom. Or what you can do is that you can also compare different utility providers on Check24, it's what the website's called, and then you can choose the best that suits you the most. And then as well, before you sign the contract, make sure you read it first through all of that. Make sure you know how long is the term, and then also the part what you're gonna do if you want to end your contract. It's called the Kündigungsbedingung, so far I know. So once you're done with that, the next step would be opening a bank account in Germany. Usually they will need several papers as well. For example, the paper you're gonna get from the registration office where you register your address. But you can of course ask them what types of documents do they need. You can either go directly to the bank office or you can do it online. Many banks offers a free account, especially if you're a student or if you're in a younger age, usually under 27. And for example, me myself, I use 3 different accounts, Commerzbank, Sparkasse, and then the last one is N26. For the first two banks, I opened directly in the bank office. So I went there, and then especially for Sparkasse, I did it at my university. And because I'm a student, I got a bonus as well. I think it was 25 euros a bonus. For the N26, I opened it online. I just opened their website and put everything in, and then I got the card quite quick as well. The next step is that you have to get your phone a SIM card. You can get a SIM card in Germany by comparing all of the providers again from the website Check24, or you can visit directly the offices of the SIM card providers such as O2 or Vodafone Telecom. You can do it either online or go directly to the office. For example, the SIM card that I've been using right now, I got it online, and I also get the SIM card sent by post, and then I have to do a contract as well. Usually the contract here in Germany is 1 year, but they're going to renew it again once you pass this 1 year term. And then also some supermarkets have their own SIM cards as well. So for example, Lidl, Aldi or Revo, as far as I know, they also sell SIM cards, because the first week once I arrived in Germany, I took a SIM card directly from Aldi and it worked just perfect. The next one is also very expensive, is that to get yourself a health insurance. Having a health insurance in Germany is very compulsory. For the first time you arrive there, you can choose either you want to get private health insurance or a public one. The first year once I got in Germany, for example, I got myself a private one. I paid like around 30 until 50 euros monthly. And then once I finished student college, I went to the university, and the university wants us, the students, to have a public health insurance. Public insurance will be TK, the Technica, or AOK. I got myself insurance by TK, and then I paid around 110 until 125 monthly now. With this health insurance, then you can go to a doctor, to your own Hausarzt, and make a termin, get yourself vaccinated, everything. They will always need your health card insurance. The next step will be that you enroll yourself at the university. You can contact your university and ask them what kind or what type of documents do they need, so that you can get enrolled into the university. Usually they will need your insurance, the proof of your address register, and such things like that. The last step to do that is very important for your stay and also your visa in Germany is that to apply for a residence permit. Again, as what I've told you before, your visa usually just lasts for 3 until 6 months. Of course, when it's going to expire, then you have to renew your visa. So what you have to do is that you have to go to the AIRBNB in your city. It's like a foreigner's office. And then after that, make sure you open their website and then also check what kind of documents do you need. But usually all of the process that I've just told you before, those documents, they're gonna need it. So for example, again, your university enrollment, the proof of a registered address, they're going to write everything, what do they need. And again, because you're in Germany, you have to make an appointment. Sometimes maybe it's better if you already look for an appointment the first 1 week after you arrive in Germany, because it's very hard to get an appointment at the Ausländerbehörde. If you're lucky, you can get a termin for next week. For example, I have to pick up something at my Ausländerbehörde in my city, and then there is no termin available for the next 2 months. So like what I told you, better do it as soon as possible. And so far, those are the steps that you have to do once you arrive in Germany. I hope you find it helpful, and let me know if you have any other questions. Just write down in the comments below, and see you in my next video.